This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by Stanley Steemer.
Can you relate? You just happen to walk by one of the air ducts in your home. You are appalled at the amount of dust on it. It's just covering it. So you grab a wet rag and you get to wiping. Problem solved, right? 1025 WBOC's Corey Phoebus spent some time with our friends at Stanley Steemer to hear why you might want to be a little bit more thorough than that.
Through the years, when I needed to freshen up the house and get the carpets cleaned, I've always known to call Stanley Steemer. The jingles, the big yellow vans, they were iconic and memorable. Recently, we've been able to meet with Eric Farrell of Stanley Steemer, who cleared up a very common misconception.
So Stanley Steemer is much more than just a carpet cleaning company. That was how Stanley Steemer started. It was our roots, but from there we've progressed into cleaning pretty much anything within a home. So tile and grout, hardwood floors, we clean upholstery and leather, and most recently, well, not really recently, but we've added air duct cleaning. So not just cleaning out the vents, but the entire HVAC system.
How much involvement do you have with the air ducts in your home? Aside from picking out vent covers that match the decor and occasionally vacuuming around them, I'd guess not much. Eric assured us that there is far more that needs to be done than running a rag over a vent.
When customers think about air duct cleaning, a lot of times they just see the vent in the room and they think it's cleaning the register and maybe a few feet in, when in reality those vents run really far, either into the attic or into the crawl space where they connect to a lot of other components of the system that all need to be cleaned just as well as the registers themselves.
Some of us enjoy the warm feel of an older home. Some of us prefer the newer, more modern atmosphere. Whether your home be old or new, you still may want to consider a thorough duct cleaning.
So in an old home, you have years of dust and debris that accumulates through renovations, the original construction. If you have pets or children in the home, a lot of stuff can make its way into those vents. So over the years, it starts to collect. So that fine material is then constantly recirculated through the system every time it's running. So you find that you're getting a lot of drywall dust in the surfaces of your home. So having a professional air duct cleaning following a new construction helps remove that fine material so it's not constantly recirculated. This is a perfect example of what you will find in a new construction. There's a large amount of sawdust and drywall dust that every time the system turns on is going to circulate throughout the home.
Since cleaning the air ducts is a job best left for professionals, how long should we wait?
There is no set time for air duct cleaning. We recommend inspections every 2 to 3 years. We can come out, no charge, inspect the system to see if it's anything in there that needs to be cleaned out.
With the price of HVAC systems, you want to make sure that yours is working as efficiently as possible for as long as possible.
So cleaning the air ducts in your home is essential to keeping your HVAC system working properly, because over time, your air ducts are the lungs of the home. So when they start to get clogged up and have a lot of debris in them, it's making your system work a lot harder. So at Stanley Steemer, what separates us apart from other air duct cleaners is our equipment. It's all truck-mounted, very powerful equipment. It's the only truck-mounted equipment you'll find in this area. So it's capable of achieving, much larger negative pressure within the duct system. And then coupled with our truck-mounted air compressor, that's what's dislodging all this debris and dust within the system. So smaller portable units just don't have the power needed to clean out a large HVAC system.
Since Stanley Steemer has been around since 1947, they've picked up some methods that help them continue to raise industry standards.
At Stanley Steemer, our top priority is helping our customers keep a healthy home. That's why we invest in the best equipment and the best trained technicians in this industry.